you very much for joining. My name is Monica Karachailou. I'm the Dean of Global Engagement at Hellenic American University, and I'm extremely happy to be here and collaborate with Dr. Tameca Harris-Jackson because she was the first program that I welcomed in 2018 when I joined the university. So, you know, we go a long way back, and we have a very special connection in organizing and implementing programs for students and for women, like we did 2 years ago. So today I want to give you a few tips and a few ideas about what is Greece, what you should be expecting, and a few details about the actual program and what we're going to do day by day. And of course, feel free to interrupt and to ask questions if you have. And of course, Tameca, this goes for you because you are my partner in crime here. So you have information as well. So if I forget something that you feel important, please, by all means. So this is a beautiful image of Santorini, one of our very famous islands. In the beginning, your program, it's going to be focused in the capital of Greece, Athens, along with another island that we're going to see in a few minutes. So I have a few key points about Athens and generally the Greek culture and what it means for someone to visit Greece. What are the main characteristics? So first and foremost, what almost everybody, thinks when we speak about Greece is that it's a country and a city with long history, over 5,000 years of history. It is the birthplace of philosophy, democracy, the arts like theater, music, and it has a very spiritual vibes, and especially in certain spaces. And as you are going to see, when you visit and we visit the different places, self-reflection, meditation, and what we call today meditation has some roots in the ancient Greek civilization. So that's why we feel that it's a very important city to visit with very special vibes. Another interesting thing that it's also very important for self-development is the combination of the different cultures that one finds in Greece. Because our geographical position is very particular, we are in the middle of Europe, Asia, and Africa. Our daily lifestyle has influences from different cultures and civilizations. So I think you will find it very interesting living in a place like that for a week, and it will help you understand things for you and globally. Of course, on the fun side of things, it is a top summer destination in Europe with beautiful beaches, islands, and recreational activities and beautiful scenery. And Athens is although it's a very big city, it's very safe, comfortable to wander around with a very elaborate public transportation system and very, very, very affordable. I mean, compared to the US prices, living in Athens will seem very, very nice to you, very affordable. So you will be able, to take an extra mile and have a more luxurious stay here in Athens. So these are some basic characteristics about Athens and Greece. And now I have some details on the daily program along with some images of each day. So the program we have designed with Tameca starts on May 2nd and ends on May 10th, 2025. And as I said previously, the main locations are Athens, the capital of Greece, and the island of Kea. You can see the center of Athens on the top and the port of Kea at the bottom. So on May 2nd, we have your departure from the US. You can book your individual flights and arrive in Athens. On the day, May 3rd, it's your arrival day. We will have all your details and we will arrange transportation to your hotel, to your accommodation by taxi. And we will all enjoy at night a welcome dinner, traditional Greek family style. So we will share a lot of things. We will have options for everyone, veggie options, vegan options. Tameca knows, she has experienced and tasted a lot of things in Greece. And we will get to know each other. We will have, let's say, a sort informal orientation about what to expect the following days. I will give you more specific tips about Athens, about Greece, about going around, tipping, shopping, nice places to visit in your free time, anything you want to know. On the second real day, let's say, in Athens, you will start your day with Tameca and journaling and morning meditation. And then we will visit the most important archaeological site in Greece, the Acropolis, the Parthenon that we see at the bottom picture, and the museum. At the top, you can see the photo of the previous luxury getaway in Greece. You can see on the right Tameca and on the left myself. And we will all enjoy again a traditional lunch in the center of Athens. The next day, we have activities related to relaxation, mindfulness, and experiencing, let's say, relaxation in a different way. So you will start with a Tai Chi session. The top photograph, it was taken at the end of the session, which will take place in a park. Then you will have a session about healing trauma with mindfulness with the director of our counseling center, Dr. Maria Gorastou, a very good colleague with Dr. Harris-Jackson. They have been partners again for many, many years. Yeah. And she will be with you as well while traveling to the islands the following days. Again, we will have a group lunch, and in the afternoon, we will experience a Turkish hammam experience with hammam, massage, and bath in this very beautiful place in the center of Athens. The following day, we are going to see a very important archaeological site in Greece, in Athens, which is the Roman Forum, or the Roman Agora in Greek, which is the place where the freedom of speech was born. So we will discuss about the conception of, this very important element, which is kind of challenged nowadays. And then in the afternoon, we will have a very traditional, fun and cultural activity. We will have a cooking class. So you will cook some very traditional Greek dishes, easy ones, don't worry. And then you will enjoy a lovely lunch. You will eat what you prepared with some extra other things, and you will have a very nice time. This is always one of the best-selling activities that we offer, and everybody loves it, always. And then we have, I think, in my opinion, the best part of the trip. Mm-hmm. You will take a ferry from a port near Athens. The ferry ride is only 1 hour and a half, so it's very close. It's the island of Kea. Well, you will spend 2 days in a very, very, very nice place. Yeah. It's like a villa with apartments and a pool. There is space next to the pool for your yoga sessions. You will have yoga sessions. You will have, again, mindfulness and relaxation sessions. You will have specific meals, and we will have an outdoor activity in the countryside around your main accommodation. Of course, you will have time, free time to enjoy, your dinners by the port, very, very romantic scenery, a glass of wine, or, food, and have fun with the rest of the participants in the trip. After 2 days, you will return to Athens. So you'll spend 2 nights in Kea, and it's a free day for you to spend it as you wish. We will recommend other parts for sightseeing, archaeological sites, museums, or parts of the city. You can go shopping for you or your loved ones. You can visit an Athenian beach as well. And of course, you will pack and prepare yourselves for the next day. And finally, on May 10th, we will transfer you again at the airport, and you will depart to your relevant home places. This is the list of what's included in the program as a short notice. So we will, as we said, we will arrange and take care of the transportation from and to the airport. You will have accommodation in the center of Athens in twin rooms with breakfast. We will have the welcome dinner, the 2 lunches, the experience at the hammam, the entire yoga retreat weekend, let's say 2 days. It's not a weekend, but the 2-day yoga retreat, all the tickets to the archaeological sites, and of course, a faculty member from us will be with you at the archaeological sites to talk about, the relevant things at each space related to the nature of your program. And I promise it will not be boring. It will be a very fun experience, even in the archaeological sites. So basically, this is on my end, a brief overview of Athens, Greece, the benefits of visiting this country, and a day-to-day overview of what we have designed for you with Tameca, my friend Tameca.
Awesome. Oh my gosh, thank you, Monica. That was amazing. As you went through each day, I was just transported back, right? Yeah, like my memory was just like, oh, I just love it. I just love it. And the wonderful thing is that Christina is actually going to be one of the participants joining us. So I'm not here just as I'm here to get more information, yes, and we have the benefit of having Christina, your wonderful energy, as a part. And so definitely want to open the space up for questions from you.
I don't have any questions. Are we gonna get a copy of this?
I can send it.
Yes, I would love that.
And she can forward it to anyone.
I'm just really excited. I've never been to Greece, and as you were going through the days and listing all this stuff, I'm just like, oh, perfect. That's exactly what I want. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. So a few things that I would add on to what Monica shared. So on my end, what happens is once we finalize the people who will be a part of our experience, that final number will come in February, because that's when the final payment will be due from everyone. So we'll know in February what our final number is, all of our participants. That's when we kind of lock in. Everyone will know who their roommates are. If you've asked for a private room, then you'll have notification about that, all of that information. Then I'll send out a doodle poll to all of the participants to see when's a good day and time, the best day and time for all of us to get together. And we will have a kind of our stateside orientation, Q&A, and a larger presentation. During that presentation, the things that I go over, it's from what some people think is, well, that's just mundane. I don't need to know that specific amount of detail, to the larger. So it's from what to expect when you're traveling. For some people, this is their first time on a long flight. And so what to expect when being on a longer flight, how to take care of yourself, how to make sure that you set up the airline for any special meal accommodations or other accommodations you might need, talking about currency. Beforehand, it used to be really important when I used to travel back in the day to make sure that you transferred your coinage and you had some, you could go to the bank and you could ask in advance to get some euro or things like that to have with you. You can still do that, but we'll talk about you could do that or you can wait until you're there. It's a little bit easier now with some changes in technology. So we go over things like that. We'll talk about how to prepare to communicate with your family and friends. So your phone plan, we literally go over all of the things. I try not to leave anything out, including cultural adjustments. What's it like? How are things like bathrooms different here versus when you travel abroad? Availability of bathrooms, everything that people kind of need to know we go over. In addition to that type of Q&A and how to dress and how to pack and all of those things, we also spend time getting to know one another because I believe in small group travel. So it will be a small group and everyone kind of gets to know each other. No one's getting lost or left behind. And it's ideal to have a connection before we leave. And so we're spending time to engage in some Q&A together, getting to know one another, exchanging phone numbers with each other. So everyone just can get adjusted, and then we'll have communication with each other before we go. The other thing we talk about is I also am available to help with booking your flight. If you have questions about how to book, what to book, when to arrive, all those things, how to find the best deals, I help with that. And if that all feels too overwhelming, I'm available to just kind of help you book. So the goal is with this experience, it is as much relaxation as possible. We don't want you to stress before, during, or after. And so as much as I can help in advance to do, I do. I also then, after our orientation, you'll also get a packet from me, a travel packet from me that includes more information for you. You'll have a little binder, places to take notes, just other little trinkets and stuff to help you before you depart. And then while we're there, I am the support while there. Since doing travel, study abroad, and helping people since 2012, what I have found is that travel is an amazing experience. It is wonderful and it is amazing. And for some people, because it's their first time traveling, it can be jarring. It could bring up some things for individuals. And so I'm available. What I love about doing this with Monica and Monica's team is that there's generally always someone else when we're engaged in some activity that they can lead an activity. And if I need to be available to support someone to the side, I'm available to do that. So I'm always at the ready. I'm always available to support you while we're there, no matter what's going on, no matter what's coming up. And that has been really helpful and supportive for folk when we travel. I can tell you one of the things that people absolutely love and they're surprised they love so much when they go, not only the relaxation and just all the sights, but the food. Constantly, the evaluations are always, the food is so amazing. I didn't know the food was going to be so great. I didn't know. So I just like to prepare people in advance. It is amazing. The hospitality is amazing. Monica, I've been honored to be able to work with Monica and her team for so long, and I continue to do so because of the integrity, because of the care and the support. It's just bar none. So you get a lot of support when you're there. And then when you get back, the support doesn't end. So I'm available pre-departure and post-departure for a complimentary session to just spend and process. So some people like to use that complimentary session. You don't have to, but some people like to use it where they can just kind of set goals about what they want to get out of this experience. And we talk through that. And then while you're there, I am just kind of there as a gentle reminder about how to help you navigate those goals. So if you say, I just want to relax, I just want to finally put me first, not worry about everything else and everybody else, and I just want to relax. And let's say I see you sitting with the group and everyone's planning, well, we're gonna go here and we're gonna go here. And you're like, okay, well, let me try to figure out. I might gently and softly with no demand just say, or maybe just kind of lay by the pool, maybe if that's what you want to do. So I'm just kind of like a voice of reminder about what your goals are. And then when you get back, if you want to debrief your experience there, you have a complimentary session to debrief that to figure out how can you keep going now that you're back, implementing what was so positive for you while you were there. And so that is kind of the whole of the experience. So it is pre, it is post, and it is during. That was a lot there too. So let me pause and see any questions about anything.
I don't have any. That was kind of one of my questions about the pre and post sessions. Well, do you have anything that's like maybe something to kind of get our thoughts stirring about what we want to work on or goals or anything like that? Do you have like a questionnaire
I
to
do.
kind of direct it? Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
do.
I'm like, I have a lot of stuff that I want to work on, but what do I specifically want to work on?
Yeah, absolutely. I do. So one of the things that I do, I'm I'm trying to be more modern. I'm a little old school in my thinking. So I used to do a lot of things hard copy. So now you'll still get hard copy things from me, but you'll also get electronic. And what you'll get is some questionnaires, a questionnaire to help you kind of just think, process about your thoughts and your goals. And you'll also have a journal, and it will have guiding questions for you that you can use also while you're there about what am I getting out of this? How is this day feeling? How am I experiencing this? So really lots of reflection built in. Absolutely. Yeah, great question. Awesome. Um, One of the other things, especially for people who will just be receiving this recording, sometimes the questions come up is, uh, gosh, this sounds amazing. I can't wait to do this. I really want to do this. Is this something that if I can't do it this year, can I do it another year? And as you heard Monica and I say, we've been working together for quite a while. And so the since I've started working with Monica, the only time I think we haven't really been able to do it is COVID, because COVID came and knocked out all of our plans. Um, but what I will say is that each time it changes. So every time isn't the same. This time is the first time that we're adding in the cooking class for my group. And so every time it changes, the experience changes. And so I just like people to know that, because they're thinking, oh, next year I can't wait to do it. And we're going to do this, and the itinerary might look different next year. So there are no promises about that. Yeah. Anything you can think of, Monica, that I may have left out?
I think you covered, like, the anxiety part about the preparation of the trip, all the practicalities, like, the flights, logistics, money, cards, everything that obviously you will give detailed information. I think we are okay.
Yeah, awesome. Wonderful. Well,
Is there a visa requirement?
No,
No.
for
Okay.
a short period of time, no. It needs to
Okay.
be over 90 days to require a visa.
great question.
Yeah.
For people who also may be watching this recording and wondering about passport, I always recommend the sooner the better to go ahead and apply for your passport. You will need your passport for this travel. So apply as soon as possible. By the time that we're planning to leave in May, you're applying now, you should be well within time frame to receive it. But I also like people to know that at any time when there is a governmental change, sometimes policies change and sometimes that can delay things. And so here in the US, we are having a switchover in government changes in January. So it's ideal to go ahead and try to get your application submitted as soon as possible. If you haven't, you have questions, you're not sure how to do that, let me know and I'm happy to help you. Well, this was wonderful. Again, Christina, I'm so glad that you are going to be one of the participants joining us. I'm very thrilled about it. And Monica, I'm so excited to see you yet again. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. And if I
you.
don't talk to you before then, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yeah.